The Curious Little Girl and the Witch. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a curious little girl named Lily. Lily was known for her adventurous spirit and her love for exploring new places. One day, she heard stories about an old witch who lived in a mysterious cottage deep in the forest. Despite warnings from her parents, Lily's curiosity got the better of her. "Lily, you must never go near the old witch's cottage," her mother warned. "She is known to perform strange and magical deeds," her father added, but Lily was determined to see the witch for herself. Early one morning, Lily set off into the forest. The trees were tall and the path was winding, but she was not afraid. After a long walk, she finally reached the witch's cottage. It was old and covered in ivy, with smoke curling from the chimney. As Lily approached the door, it creaked open, and there stood the old witch. "Why are you here, little one?" the witch asked, her voice crackling like dry leaves. Lily, trembling but brave, replied, "I wanted to see you and your magical things. I've heard so much about you." The witch smiled a crooked smile. "Come in then," she said. Inside, the cottage was filled with strange and wonderful objects. There were jars of glowing potions, books with moving pictures, and a broom that floated in the air. Lily's eyes widened with wonder. "This is amazing!" she exclaimed. But then she remembered the warnings. "Are you really a wicked witch?" she asked. The witch chuckled. "People say many things, but I'm just an old woman who loves magic." Just then, Lily noticed a strange fiery glow coming from a corner of the room. "What's that?" she asked, pointing. The witch's eyes twinkled. "Ah, that is my special fire. It shows the true nature of anyone who looks into it." Curious as ever, Lily stepped closer to the fire. As she gazed into the flames, she saw not a wicked witch, but a kind old woman who had been misunderstood by the villagers. "You see," the witch said softly, "things are not always as they seem. Now, you must go back to your village and tell them what you have learned." Lily nodded, her heart full of understanding. She thanked the witch and hurried back home. When she told her parents and the villagers about her adventure, they were amazed and promised to visit the witch themselves. From that day on, the old witch was no longer feared but welcomed by the villagers. And Lily learned that sometimes the scariest stories can have the happiest endings. The villagers began to visit the witch regularly. They brought her gifts and asked for her help with small magical tasks. The witch was happy to help and enjoyed the company. Lily often visited the witch, and they became good friends. The witch taught Lily about herbs and potions. The village became a place of harmony and understanding.